Hey Fish Fam, this is Nikachu Merfolk Master. We are back to play some more experimental versions of Merfolk in Modern. I love my mono blue build, but there's a lot of good stuff, a lot of good ideas that I never really explored, like Prismatic ending in a Chalice of the Void Merfolk deck, because the deal is, if my opponent plays a 1-drop, Dragon Rage Channeler, or Ragavant, we get it with Prismatic Ending. But if we don't have it yet, and we play Chalice of the Void, then we can play Prismatic Ending afterwards, because Prismatic Ending says, exile target non-land permanent if its mana value is less than or equal to the number of colors of mana spent to cast the spell. So we can play Prismatic Ending for 2 mana, with one of the mana being white, and it'll get through Chalice on 1. Beautiful. You want to see how Merfolk stands up to the modern metagame? Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Welcome to be on the journey. Before we get into our deck tech, whatever left there is, we're going to thank our sponsors, FusionGamingOnline.com, your one-stop shop for all your paper needs. As Magic starts opening up for paper play, the 1Ks are already starting to happen, the 2Ks, the 5Ks, and you need your paper supplies. You're going to need those cards. Buy from FusionGamingOnline.com and use coupon code Nikachu to get 5% off all your purchases. And we're also going to thank Mana Traders, the premier place to rent Magic cards online to play any deck that you want, any format, anytime. When you're done or sick of one format, you return the deck that you rented, rent a new one, and keeps the game fresh day in and day out on your Magic journey. And you can also support the channel using my Mana Traders link in the description below, or save 15% off your first 2 months. Great deal using coupon code Nikachu. Alright, Blue-White Merfolk. Why Blue-White Merfolk? Well, we've got this Tundra here. But the problem is, like, there's never a really good reason to play Blue-White Merfolk. And the first thing everyone's going to ask me is, where is the Unsettled Mariner, Nikachu? Unsettled Mariner! Isn't that, like, really good with Svelun? And the answer is no! No, it's not. This thing is just clunky and slow, and depends so much on my opponent, like, having really clunky removal.
He has sunglasses, though. He has sunglasses, though.
If you can call it that. It just looks like there's the lack of eyes in this It looks like he's soulless, to be honest. So Unsettled Mariner, it sounds good to have a double taxing effect, but in practicality, this card, you play it for 2 mana, it's just a Grizzly Bear. If they got the mana for it, they kill it, and then nothing happens. So I'm not happy with Unsettled Mariner, not going to be playing it in this build. I'm not playing with Sig River Guide. It's just very mana intensive and useless. What I do want to play with is Prismatic Ending, though. So I mean, it's got the combo with Chalice of the Void, and I am going to be playing with, we got 2 colors of mana, so we can exile 2 drops, but we can also exile 3 drops if we fetch out the Ragran Triumph. We don't need to, and by the way, we can still cycle this card. What do I think about Isolate? Isolate is just Prismatic Ending, but worse. Well, it's instant speed, but that's about it. Now, I do have a little bit more removal in the sideboard with Dismember. Hit some Murktide regions that are not too big. Still kill more creatures and gets through Chalice of the Void. Gonna play with Hushbringer. Creatures entering the battlefield or dying don't cause abilities to trigger, so I'm hoping this will be something to help beat up the Elementals deck. And I'm hoping it's a little bit better than Torpor Orb, because I can put this thing in play with Aether Vial. And I have some ETB effects, just some, that's it. Just Harbinger and Silvergill Adapt is not going to be a killer. Because I'm not playing with Tide Shaper, because I'm going to play Chalice on 1, so I'm going to opt not to play with Tide Shaper in this deck, and we're going to play with Spreading Seas. Also, I get to play with Ratchet Bomb, which I can put on 1, because I only have one 1-drop in the deck, being Aether Vial. So we get to play with Ratchet Bomb. Hopefully, putting on 0 against Crashing Footfalls. This was, by the way, M. Hayashi's idea. He claims he likes it. I don't mind the idea. If I'm not playing too many 1-drops in my deck, fine. We could use it so that we can blow up all the 1-drops from the Shadow decks, from the Blue-Red Murktide decks, the Prowess decks. Let's blow all those stupid things up. We have our regular Chalice. We play Chalice on 1. We bounce their creatures. End them with Prismatic Ending. Hopefully that's the deal. All right, with that, let's get into our league. Oh, and it's non-creature too. Okay, we lost the die roll. This hand's fine though. I'll keep it. Hopefully they're weak to Chalice. Because if they're not, then this hand's poor. Yeah, almost 2 months of unholy heat. M515 showing up at Don't worry, it's a good time. We just started a league.
M5.
Aha. Well, this got a lot worse. My deck saw an Ether Vial and was like, do you know what? Let's play more Chalice. Is like Death and Taxes back on the menu or something? I was thinking about playing a Chalice on 0. Doesn't really do anything. I mean, maybe I should anyway. Oh.
Haven't seen that in a while.
Indeed. Ooh, Prismatic Ending. You know what? I will end you. Because that card's probably going to be really annoying. And probably this is not going to be that useful. No, we'll just not show anything. I don't know if they have any 0 cards, but let's play this on 0. I have to leave again soon. I have to cut a bunch of grass, and I am making dinner after. Get that grass cut. But that's why I don't like being a homeowner.
Push your riding mower.
When you're a homeowner, you gotta shovel the snow. You gotta cut the grass. You gotta unclog the drain. What was it?
Eaves trough.
The eaves trough. You gotta fix the roof. You gotta fix the deck.
You have to tame the lion.
Any pipes are broken, you gotta call people. You gotta find out what the best deal is. I know it's not for me. Cauldron complete.
Or you could do basic biannual maintenance on your trap under your sink. Other such things.
So this is gonna hit the Cauldron complete, isn't it? So if there's no path in there. They got the Horizon Canopy for that Prismatic Ending if they got it. Nope. Just here to eat some lunch. I welcome you to be here on your lunch break. The Wall of Omens. What an omen. Imagine advertising a subscription service for homeowner maintenance. I am planning on moving, but someone broke my car's rear windshield this morning, so that will make things...
Was it theft? Did they take anything?
Equip 7, so I need 7 more mana. I might play a Chalice on one, just to hit. I'm not even sure what I'm trying to hit. Future Ether Vials? I'm not sure. Giver of Runes. I think it hits my opponent way harder than it hits me, though.
Nothing was stolen. The car was still locked. Nothing was left.
Maybe this protects me from Path to Exile. That's even something they play these days. Shit, they're getting really... Well, actually, I guess this didn't matter, because they can still Flicker Wisp it.
In Ganjo Castle.
They're getting dangerously close to just re-equipping the Cauldron complete. Oh, they can also blink their Cauldron complete. Solitude. That damn thing. Oh, we can bring in Hushbringer against this deck. Oh, Hushbringer's gonna be gas. Do you save Harbinger for if you can equip Cauldron again? No. I'm just gonna empty my hand. Ugh. I don't want to bounce this, though. Because I can copy Harbinger. Assuming it's alive. No. Bounce Stoneforge Mystic. Are you mad? Have you lost your bloody mind?
What the hell was Mallow anyway? Was it like a piece of chewing gum or something?
I thought he was a cloud from Mario RPG. You didn't want to kill the germ with Harbinger earlier. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm a dummy. I thought I was just using my cards. No, you're right. I should just play Harbinger and bounce the stupid thing and save the prismatic ending. Oh, we're gonna see College of Complete come back. Oh, forget it. I guess it's not necessary. They're like just plain land drops. Look at the 7 lands, and that'll be it. Man, I'm just gonna mulligan the Hushbringer. That's gonna be my plan.
Good game.
Not really, but well, my my hand really sucked. I was on the draw with a really crappy hand versus their deck. I'll bring in these. Maybe even bring in some Ratchet Bombs. Spraying Seas is awkward, but I at least need some Seas effect. No, actually I might just take them out. But what do I have to bring in? Ratchet Bomb? To blow up the tokens? No, I'll just keep the Seas. Solitude and Fury and Flicker effects. It is the bane of Merfolk. Yeah, I can't blow it up if Kaldra's on it. I will keep this hand. This hand is okay by me. I guess I could have saved more life if I play Holofound first, then fetch to get an island. Or I could get this Triome. This sweet looking Triome.
You should just play with Triumph all the time.
Thoughts on a couple thieving skydivers in the 75 mono blue with hammer time everywhere? How do you steal the hammer when they're playing it at instant speed and on their turn? You could be dead by the time that the turn turns around. Like, it's probably okay if you back it up with a lot of other removal, but you need to back it up with a lot of other removal. Cauldron complete. I'll just blow up the Stoneforge Mystic and be on my way. Or I could let it happen. And then I bounce it with Brazen Borrower. Because it'd be nice to get Sveilun online. Is there anything else I can do? I can play Prismatic, ending on the Vial. Yeah, we're gonna slow this crap down. It makes my hand a lot less mana efficient. I doubt they want to trade because it would make it really hard for them to put their stuff in play. This is like card quality versus mana efficiency. I probably should dismember this thing and then play a Mutavault, and I'll keep my glass pool just for the future. I don't know what that future is, but for the future. Because if I play, say, Mutavault pass, try to petty theft something, they'll just pass with their mana up to put the Cauldron complete in play. Oh, hold on, cancel.
Now he knows this is gonna happen.
Yeah, that's okay. They can know anything.
You know what, that gives away Potentially vital information. It should just, after you've fully paid the cost, your life total should just go down.
I think that's how it... No, maybe that's not how it works right now. They changed that with Delve. New Stoneforge Mystic? New problem. Batterskull's back. Okay, let's attack. I'll probably play Glasspool Mimic now, because my hand is just getting clogged with cards. And at least next turn I can play Petty Theft and play a Lord at the same time.
Thoughts on a couple of thieving skydivers? How about a kite sail freebooter?
It's a black card, and it's a human.
It was spoken.
The Giver.
Should have been a Merfolk.
A little too late though for that Giver. The end of turn Stoneforge Mystic. Protect me, Svelun. I guess they could put Batterskull and play. No, they can't return it so easily. Ooh, the complete.
All this equipment is very filthy. It's full of germs and shit.
When do we get a champion of the Atlantis? We should really be getting a champion of the Pearl Trident. That sounds about right. There's a Merfolk of the Pearl Trident. There's a Master of the Pearl Trident. Now we need a champion of the Pearl Trident. Make it happen, Wizards. What's wrong with you? Anyway, this game is going swimmingly. Thanks to our interaction, thanks to Prismatic Ending.
How much does it cost to re-equip the complete?
7.
Even more than Batterskull.
Yeah. Well, it does more things than Batterskull. This fucking thing again. Oh no! Did I brought in the Hushbringers, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Good. I'm happy.
And you were supposed to mulligan to them too.
Well, not that desperate. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! They're playing with Ephemerate in this deck. That feels so rude.
Something's gonna get banned.
Well, it probably won't. It's just that we're really weak to Ephemerate. That is such baloney. Now we have to deal with that crap again. Well, that went from like almost totally winning to now not winning at all. I guess we're gonna exile the Giver of Runes. No, but they have Batterskull still. I've lost the will to live.
Yes, bring back Surgical Extraction.
Should we start playing Surgical Extraction in the sideboard for Ephemerate and problem cards? What would that do?
Everything.
Tell me what that would do here. You have 10 seconds. Because the answer is nothing. Once the value's been hit, it's over. Once they've gotten the value's been had. The correct answer is maybe I have to play with more Hushbringers. Maybe I should have played with 4 Hushbringers for... And I didn't think about that for the Ephemerate decks. Well, I mean, the Ephemerate decks and the Elementals decks. Thoughts on Kira versus Elementals? I doubt it's enough value. Kira's an okay card, but it's really clunky.
Miro Rikuro.
Because Kira is not a Merfolk.
That's someone we haven't seen in a while.
What?
Jerry.
Well, I was going to play it, and then I decided, we're going to play more interactive.
This metagame is too much.
I do not regret, but this is a lot of value. Yeah, maybe we should have had more but also more, what's it called?
You should just play Jund.
Now I understand why they're playing Wall of Omens. It's basically value, death, and taxes. I don't think they have a flyer, right? So this isn't too bad. This looks like it should have flying. But it don't. Nothing is tapped. Does it have reach? Thank God. Okay, I have to cut the grass. See you later.
You show that piece of shit who's boss.
Doing my best.
No, I'm talking about the grass.
Oh.
Who does number 2 work for?
I wonder if I can just block the Solitude, because I can't let them gain like 7 life a turn.
First Austin Powers was brilliant. Very good movie.
Oh yeah, my favorite was the first one. I actually did not... Oh, I'm so stupid. Didn't even notice the stupid Giver of Runes here. Which means I should have double blocked. Oh well. No, well, anyway, talking about... Wow. This is so late. But is it good enough?
3 in the air.
I can bounce this thing. And now I really need that colorless land to play Hushbringer on the same turn. Okay, let's just do some stuff. Get more creatures on the battlefield. But anyway, I really like the first one, but I was liking the second and third one less. What the hell is this going on? Oh, you're gonna play Solitude at end of turn?
Fuck this card.
Yeah, I know. This is just stupid. This is just
You
ridiculous.
should have to discard 2 white cards from your hand.
It's a pretty good card. Solitude is very strong. Maybe we should have played it ourselves. In our Merfolk deck. Anyway, that is round 1. We'll move on to round 2. Now, but the thing is, the thing that soured me on Austin Powers is that they were repeating the jokes. Like, okay, we heard the joke. I don't need to hear it again. This because this first time around it's funny. The second time around, it was so cringy for me. I didn't like it.
But it was for all the people who didn't watch the first one. They're just
They
coming
should
to
have
this time part 2 for some reason.
They should just watch. They should just put the original movie in the theater again. For everyone who didn't see the first one, here's the first one again. JPG Seahawk subscribing with Prime. Thank you very much, Seahawk. That's the way you do it. You gotta subscribe with Prime. You have to give me Jeff Bezos' money, otherwise he's gonna keep it. I think Jeff Bezos...
He'll go to space again. Maybe
Yeah.
the stupid little rocket will blow up and he'll finally fucking kick the bucket.
Yeah, well, you will kick the bucket if you blow up in space. Does Neoform exist anymore? It seemed like a monster, and now it's nowhere. Well, it lost Simian Spirit Guide, which hurts a lot. But yeah, and everyone plays with Force Negation, which was always a problem back then. M. Hayashi's 80-card mono-white Blink Blade decks are the better version of what last opponent did. Well, I mean, maybe this is a deck that your opponent... Like, this is the second Death and Taxes deck that we've seen now. I'm assuming there was some list that got published. So I'm assuming they're just copying somebody else. Remember, there is a cost to going 80 cards. Which I think is reasonable with Yorion. Especially when you have a bunch of value cards, but... Not everyone sees it that way. Anyway, round 1, very poor matchup for our deck. Would have been much better for Simic. Did you see a tax creature from the opponent, though? I don't recall. Well, Death and Taxes is now, like, turning from tax, like, Thalia Arbiter to more of a value engine. Because they did have the value plan before. Like, it's blurring, right? it's turning from it. They've always had the Flicker Wisp, then they added Skyclave Apparition, then they added, like, they had Stoneforge Mystic, and then as they add more of these value cards, they're like, maybe we don't need Arbiter anymore, maybe we don't need Thalia anymore. So they're pushing away the taxing stuff, but it's like, it's the original deck, is what I'm getting at. It's like how Affinity turned into Affinity with no Affinity cards. You can call it Mono White Blink or whatever you want, it's OG Death and Taxes. They just removed 4 cards at a time. Every 6 months. Oh, this hand's unplayable. Oh, this hand is playable. It's actually a nice hand. I'll get rid of 1 Glasspool Mimic. And I'll start the game with Glasspool Mimic. Turn to Chalice. I unfortunately work as an Amazon warehouse, so I'm trying to steal as much of Jeff Bezos' money as possible. Excellent! Do it. Move up. Get a managerial role. Then get a supply chain role.
Do you have to piss in a bottle? Do you actually get bathroom breaks?
Or is the bottle connected to your dick at all times?
Even when you're outside of the factory. Just gotta leave it on.
Honey, have you seen my bottle?
They're gonna fire me if I can't find my bottle.
Oh, it's Mill. It's over. Yeah, this is a good matchup for Chalice of the Void, that's for sure. I just need a clock now.
Amazon should make a separate shipping thing where you can say, do you want it by next Friday?
Why?
For people who understand that the biggest problem is that people just want stupid garbage they could go to Walmart for, and they want to just ship to them in like next day. But what if they had a thing where you could just voluntarily say, yeah, no, I can wait a week, and then it'd be warehouses just for this. It would be way better for the workers. They wouldn't be rushed.
Yeah, but nobody wants their stuff slower. No one on the face of the earth. I watched quite a few interviews with Jeff Bezos and how like built his empire, and he said the first thing that he was aiming to do is to make things shipped as soon as possible. And he says that will never get old. That will, like, shipping things as soon as possible will never get old or tiring. That will never like go out of fashion, because everyone wants their thing like immediately. It's not like one day someone's gonna say, yeah, I don't want this for 2 weeks. I mean, maybe that something like that could happen. Now, is this Phelan going to be a liability to me? Hopefully not. What if we get... I could play Chalice on 2. No, this is stupid. This is beyond ridiculous. Okay, let's help our opponent by 2 cards. If we get the opportunity, we'll play Chalice on 3. This message brought to you by Depends. Ooh, Lord is good. Can I win next turn? 4, 8, 11. Yep. No Tasha's Hideous Laughter, please. It's true for all the people that complain about Amazon. People still order because it's so easy. It's easy and fast. And selection. Like, Amazon has so... Like, it's like a Walmart that is 1,000 times bigger. They have so many niche things. People still play this card.
You're seeing it right here.
Yeah. Like, Amazon has so many niche things that I would never be able to find anywhere. Or I'd really have to scour the city for it. I have no hate for Amazon, alright? They've improved the quality of, like, consumerism by a billion. And look, they bought Twitch to keep it alive, because Twitch was like losing money consistently. Like Twitch, I mean, maybe not when it was sold, but Twitch is not doing that great financially as it has grown, which is a big problem for Twitch. But thanks to being owned by Papa Bezos, it's a big loss leader for them, so they don't care. Isn't that what matters at the end of the day? Well, what? Almost everything that you see here was bought from Amazon. Everything. The microphone, the stand, the foam in the background, the lights that shine on it. All compliments of Papa Bezos.
What? The folding table?
The folding table?
You got this from Amazon, didn't you?
Oh, no, actually. Home Depot. Locally bought. And I needed that table faster than 2-day shipping. Problem is that brick and mortar also stocks garbage. You have to search stores like Target to find not cheap garbage. How long do you think until Twitch starts making money? They might not need to. Like, there seemed to be like this platform now that just funnels Amazon customers to their Prime, and they might create more synergy between the two just so that like the other parts of Jeff Bezos's empire get stronger. Well, I mean, it would be ideal that their operation does make money. This is gonna be a mind break trap. I can't survive too. Twitch doesn't make as much money as you would think, though. They are losing money. I got a Silver Gill Adept. I don't even feel like playing. Whatever. Let's play cards. How does Twitch not make money? I know it doesn't, but I don't understand. Because the main amount of money that they make is from advertisers, and our advertisers suck. They don't have the same advertising system as YouTube has, because YouTube is better at knowing who you are, but Twitch isn't. Twitch has absolutely no idea who you are. You can't even search for anything on Twitch. Like, if you look up, like, you can't, like, they have the weakest of all weak categories. Oh god, don't kill me. Please, I'm really close to, I have 14 cards left. God. Don't do it! Whatever it is. Sasha's Hideous Laughter?
Fuck.
Yeah, that could be a problem. We were like one land away from putting a Chalice on 3. We have no cards left. Well, game 1 goes to them. Damn, not too bad of a start. Didn't turn out very well. We actually lost to the main deck Crypt Incursion, funny enough. So anyway, they make very little money on ads. If you notice, like, they're very often just advertising themselves. Look, what is it? They advertise their just Amazon Prime, right? Amazon Prime, where you can like watch their videos and stuff. I guess we'll keep Prismatic Ending for their little dudes, the crabs. Bring in Force Negation, take out. Keep Sveiloon. I like Sveiloon. No, Spreading Seas is useless. Yeah, that'll be it. And by the way, they're like hosting like thousands and thousands of hours of garbage on here.
Many gigabytes.
Many gigabytes. There's so many people on Twitch streaming using their service.
It's all at 1080p max quality.
Yeah. Well, actually, that's not true. they reduce the quality on certain people. That's why I've been seeing the stupid Core Light commercials for the past 3 weeks. I'm 17. Yeah, they don't know who you are, which is bad for the advertisers, because now the advertisers have no idea who they're advertising to. They take like pretty much a fucking wild guess who you are. So if the advertisers don't know where their ads are going, unlike Facebook and YouTube, where they know exactly where these ads are going, less people want to actually sell ads to Twitch. What are they losing money to? Do you have any idea how much this operation costs? It's not like there's 13 people working. It's a very expensive operation. Anyway, we're gonna keep this.
I don't know if Facebook's so good at targeted.
Oh, they're very good at targeting. Every single time you like a post, they learn more about you.
All I ever look up is art supplies. If I'm looking up anything, it's art supplies. I have not once got a targeted ad on Facebook for anything related to art supplies.
Probably because the people don't even want to.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
a few days ago, I was looking. I can't remember, but I was looking up Rick Astley's "Never Gonna Give You Up."
Yep.
And it surpassed 1 billion views like 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
A few hours later, Facebook recommends me a meme page that I might like, and the meme was about Rick Astley. So what the fuck?
Well, no. What it comes down to is that the artists don't want to spend any advertising, spend money on advertising.
No, these are huge companies.
Th-
Art
they-
supplies. They have money to spend.
But they're not spending it for one reason or another. They're just like, we're not going to spend our money. Yeah, they're a big company, but it only matters if they want to spend their money.
Anyway, I've never once gotten any sort of advertisement regarding anything.
Anyway, I hope Svelun's not going to screw me. To some extent, Svelun helped our opponent. I have no clue how much this operation costs. No, that's why I'm asking. I don't know the full details of their finances, but I can tell you it's in the millions of dollars. Easy. Pretty sure I heard somewhere that Twitch used to be pretty unprofitable, but Amazon is keeping it up because of dominant Twitches in the market. No, Amazon, it's just a loss leader. Nothing's changed on Twitch. Like, they're not making any more money. What are we at? 33 cards? Jeez, it's turn 3. Lost half our deck. If they dare to reduce Twitch's size, someone else will come and eat up the market. They won't, actually. They won't. There are players like Facebook, but you gotta understand, like, hosting the streaming sites are very difficult, and to put it at scale is also very difficult. It's very costly. Yeah, look at look what happened to Mixer. Look what happened to Mixer. It is not easy. So one reason Amazon wanted to buy Twitch, well, there was a few back-end reasons, but like they sort of have a monopoly on this market, essentially. I guess I'll show the Lord of Atlantis. If Twitch goes away, YouTube and Facebook just get stronger. It is very hard to get in here. If you're just a random... I mean, maybe Microsoft would make a move. They don't really have a platform, though. Oh, fuck me. Where's my other island? I have 2 islands in this... Oh, they milled my island. Got him! And by them, I mean me. Well, that really sucks. But we're having a great discussion about Amazon. I can't even play this Glasspool Mimic now. Yeah, I know. Everyone thinks, like, business is easy, blah... No. Yeah, I can't cast this. They, no, Microsoft bought Mixer. Microsoft bought Mixer. They were not Mixer. It was probably a stupid thing to buy. Well, Microsoft has a history of buying things and then doing nothing with them. Like, look what happened to Skype. They bought Skype. They literally have improved that thing to no end for 20 years almost. Or not 20, maybe that's going far, but like 15 years. And since then, Discord has brought it from nowhere and is like way better than Skype ever was in the past. And it's essentially a very similar service. Hey, you son of a bitch. Well, Microsoft has infinite money because they have a monopoly on software, basically. Or it's sort of a duopoly with a few other players, but I mean, essentially, not many people are buying the soft. Not many. It's not like anyone's offering a different version of Microsoft Word to schools and stuff worldwide. Sort of want to do something about this, but there's nothing really to do. Microsoft kind of shifted to Teams now as an alternative used in a lot of corporate settings. Yeah, but even then, I really don't care about Teams. Get out of here, you fly. Ooh, excellent. I'm very happy for that. I feel like the game is in the bag. As long as I have a little bit of a counter spell, it's good enough for me.
Another one.
Microsoft loves to buy small ventures for cheap, hold on to them as they slowly appreciate, then kind of stop caring about them as the companies continue to break even. Oh, I don't think Microsoft is breaking even. I mean, they still have a pretty good. You know, when push comes to shove, like almost every school uses Windows. You know, and like no one is really putting up any fight against that. Also, from a business point of view, they actually create a lot of maybe you're not familiar with this, but Microsoft writes software for businesses that like cost like $500,000 to license out to them. And the businesses pay because they need this sort of analytical business like networking software that nowhere else, that doesn't exist anywhere else. So like Microsoft does a whole lot more behind the scenes. They are like best known for like Xbox. Like on the front, they're like Xbox and selling their operating system. They do a lot of other stuff though. Not this time. Absolutely not.
He has his own, which he can't pay for.
Teams is pretty huge. I'm sure it is huge. Yeah, something like that. Hedge fund managers would look at it like that. 500 grand. Also, they're not even paying for it. It's being paid with basically the clients of the hedge fund. They don't pay for anything. What is there to do? I guess, well, okay, you brought in that stupid, you brought in that crypt incursion again, which means maybe I should have Relic. Maybe Relic is more important than Brazen Borrower.
Maybe not.
26 creatures.
You almost got him.
Ugh, I didn't quite get him though. There's this really annoying fly here.
At least it's not the wasp.
Well, it's better than the wasp, but like, still. Stupid thing.
You should get an iguana.
No. What for?
It'll eat the fly.
Okay, how about this? We get rid of some harbingers for some relics. And if I have a chalice on one and I have a relic here, that's okay.
It'd also probably spook the shit out of Salute and Chip.
Oh.
You should get a chameleon, actually. That would be sweet. You can keep it up on this wall. It'll change color.
Ugh. Okay, I'll keep this hand, but it makes me a little nervous. I prefer to have some interaction, if you know what I mean. Interaction Jackson. Did Microsoft pay billions for Skype? That's insane. I mean, I can believe it. How much did Microsoft buy Skype for? 8.5 billion in cash? Wow. The Skype like laughed to the bank.
In 19...
That's terrible.
Actually, no. In the year 2000, Macromedia bought Flash off of the original creators for, I think, 100 grand. And then, in 2007, they sold it to Adobe for like, what, $3 billion? Pretty good investment.
8.5 billion. All you have to do is make some. Then why haven't they? Discord should just sell out while they can. Maybe they're having trouble finding a buyer. Well, I lost 20 cards there. Ooh. And we haven't even dealt a single point of damage yet. Okay, one of my islands is there. That's one less island I can get. Hey, Monster CC. Okay. Make sure this doesn't cause any more trouble. I'm just gonna maximize damage, I think. And hope there's no crypt incursion. Time to bring in the Seagate Reclamation Tech versus Mill. Usually I don't have trouble against Mill because I have enough counterspells to deal with it. I mean, it bought the tools that came with it instead of having to develop from zero. Yeah, but I don't understand that. They're Microsoft. Why don't they just build their own shit?
Well, they don't. They have to steal it.
I mean, I know and the thing is, with software, there's like no... Oh, God. Oh, God. I just saw it coming when they started tapping things. Oh, well. Goodbye, creatures. Fortunately, we do have a refill. We're reloaded. Mind you, it is very expensive to develop software. I read some article... Maybe I didn't read the article. I read the headline, which is not worth very much, but I read the headline was something like, software engineers are worth more than money at the moment. There's just not enough of them at all. Don't you dare try.
Well, they're both empty. I was just hoping to trap him in there.
Hedron. Oh. They're both?
Yeah. Both.
There's two of them?
No, just one fly. But
Oh. Oh, God. We're going to get milled out by the Field of Ruins. Well, there goes that. Svalin's probably gonna kill me too. Alright, we're all in, people. Goodbye the rest of my cards. Oh, sweet. Okay, so I can leave this on 2? I mean, I die to anything. I literally die to anything. It's really sad. Damn, this might be the second time I lose to Mill. I agree, I'm not even looking for a job, and the spam I get on LinkedIn is crazy. Absolutely. So it actually might, in some scenarios, be worth it just to buy somebody's software. Oh, what a top deck! To buy the even when you know you can make it yourself, but not to diverge resources. Maybe that's a really good point. Software engineers are so damn rare that Microsoft spent $8 billion, $8 billion, instead of making their own, instead of just reverse engineering their own Skype. Unlucky, I know. Tough shit.
3, 2, 1. That was early.
It's a good top deck. Now our opponent's just doing the sad resign. I have nothing. They have nothing else to do. Let's move on to round 3. Also, just making a software is not enough to win a market, so they would rather buy the winner. Yeah, they might not. I mean, look at Microsoft Edge. Does anyone use... Is there anyone in chat or in the comments section that uses Microsoft Edge?
Only to download Chrome.
That's true, right? Like, I'm actually quite satisfied with Safari. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Microsoft Edge is good by now. I mean, I would never touch Internet Explorer. Only because it was default, but you can change the default. Edge is really solid. Tried them all, and Edge is really good, so it actually is good. You let us know your favorite browser in the description below. Oh god. Okay, hold on.
Just go.
Hello?
Hi, it's an Amazon delivery for you.
Alright, I'll be right down. Tell them I'm getting Amazon. Tell them I'm getting Amazon.
Yeah, hold on.
You're on the microphone.
They know, but I'm telling your opponent. A knight who says, "Nee." Netscape, yeah. I used the first version of Netscape. I use Firefox.
I was telling you to tell the Twitch chat I'm not to get Amazon. The opponent. I don't care about the opponent.
I told them.
At least we won the die roll. Good enough for me. I use Chrome, but I've heard Edge is really good.
I use Telnet.
I used to own Opera. I used to use Opera because a friend recommended it, but holy crap, was it buggy? I actually hate it. But mind you, I used it like 15 years ago.
I only dial into BBSs.
Ugh.
With
Celestial
my-
Colonnade deck.
With my 98 baud modem.
I shouldn't even got this. Netscape all the way. Oh no, Opera, the old version was buggy as fuck, but the mouse gestures thing was nice. Now the new one called Opera GX and it's much better. I don't want better. I want like it's perfect. It was so buggy. I'm like, why am I even using this thing? Why am I even using this stupid? It was supposed to be like secure and safe. I mean, like, okay, that's fine, but it was unusable. There's so many web pages that didn't work. There's a point where I was like, okay, fuck it. I never went back. So much for that nonsense. I really just don't think they have enough one drops for me to care. Also, there's some chance I was supposed to play Master of the Pearl Trident there because I could play this at flash speed.
You should set up a Telnet server specifically for Magic the Gathering card prices or something.
What does it do?
Well, Telnet is a very ancient system of accessing information online, but it still exists. People still use it. There's both a software version of it now, but I'm pretty sure you can set up an actual hardware version.
I prefer using Safari just because it's like integrates with all my other Apple stuff, even though I'm not on an Apple computer anymore. Damn Windows crap. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna throw this into a counterspell. Edge, side work, and school. Interesting. Maybe I gotta look into that Edge. I should look up like differences between Microsoft Edge because they knew their OG browser was crap, and then all their future browsers were also crap. Okay, so that's a Archmage's Charm that will. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, please don't have really ugly
Hood rat.
sweepers. We're going all in here, people. Nerf or nothing. I'm also fighting this one damn fly. It's like I'm getting tag teamed here. Microsoft Edge, is that browser that automatically deletes your browser history in real time? I don't know. I don't know any of the details of Microsoft Edge.
almost got him.
I doubt it. My brother very slowly put his hand on the table, and I'm like, I don't even know.
That slow.
It was pretty slow. It was, well, it was slow enough that I saw that there was no fly there by the time you were putting your hand on the table.
I was this close.
Oh, damn. This is interesting.
Put it on 2. Good game.
No. What if it's not over? Then it just locks me out. I'm gonna force them to do something about this. Like now if they play a sweeper, we just brazen bar at end of turn. Fact or fiction?
It's a lot of land.
I think I'm just gonna put the cryptic command in one pile. I really don't care about the rest of this stuff. You want the cryptic command or what? It's a tough decision. They're not snap taking the other pile, so. I knew what you needed. I know what you want. That was funny. I made an excellent pile. Excellent pile. Now we need like a 4 mana opt. Since when does the original Modern Horizons, the first Modern Horizons, they made Fact or Fiction legal. This was playable in the Euro metagame. Okay, hold on. So what do you got? I have a feeling Chalice on anything is just not really that good. Okay, so I'll just pass. I'll just keep passing. A young peasy. Attack you! I'm gonna get you! You're gonna die on stream. You're gonna be the first dying thing on, dying fly on stream. Show your dead body and everything. I can feel it. To some people, you might just think I'm hitting myself and I'm attacking the air. There's literally a fly in here, and he's really annoying.
Ooh.
Oh no! Not my red source. What is this, another cryptic command? And they went down to 1. You have to... What do you think, you're gonna slowly kill it like
I'm
this?
just getting him off the cups.
This thing's empty, let him sit on it.
No.
Oh, and is this yours?
Yeah.
Oh. I guess we just keep letting them cryptic command for a little while.
You'll get tired of it eventually.
Yeah, we'll get pooped out. Or not.
You must be getting pretty tired of that cryptic command.
I still don't want to do anything because I really want... Well, now if they play Supreme Verdict, they very likely have a counterspell to back up with this thing. Wow, that cryptic command, just the right moment. Whatever, I'm gonna keep passing. But my hand's is starting to get really clunky. We needed a Mutavault. The last who knows how many turns. Or 8 mana, put Chalice on 4. That's another way of doing it. Wonder what they think that we need the red mana for.
Ragavan.
Maybe. Okay, goodbye. You fools. Damn it. Oh, this is about to eat an Archmage's Charm. Oh, actually it's not, because they can't actually sack this. They're at 1 life. They're at 1 life.
3, 2, 1.
Try to play Archmage's Charm. Just try it. Oh, you have OG counterspell. Alright. Let's get... you got... You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
What's the deal?
Let's put all these things on the battlefield. Mutavault, right on time. This might be enough though. Okay, they can't fetch. They can't counter. You can snap Supreme Verdict, but then the Mutavault gets you. Doing the calculations, they're considering the possibilities. I thought like flies, maybe I'm mistaking it with other bugs, but they want to go to the light source. There's light sources all over the place. Stop being directly in my face. No, but even like mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes are attracted to the carbon monoxide.
Oh, I got him. I don't know if I stunned him though.
Mosquitoes are attracted to the carbon monoxide that we emit.
I saw him. There was, here's me. This is the fly. I smacked him, and he did this sort of loop down. I could feel, I could see an arc falling motion, which is typical. Oh, these Chalice of the Voids. This is not a Chalice League, or even a Chalice Day. If we followed up that route. Yeah, we didn't draw any like good cards for this situation. So now if I attack, how much is 1, 2, 3, 4? We have to go max.
He's still alive.
Ugh, I stunned him. Unless there's 2.
Sure.
Okay, let's see how they react to a Chalice on 1, just to hit Path to Exile. Because they could activate the Colonnade, block 1, Path the other, and this eliminates that. Okay, so I could attack with 2 now. I don't want to jam Lord. Okay, whatever. I'll attack with these 2 and see what happens.
Either he has or he don't.
Because it's 5 mana just to activate this thing, so this isn't a blocker, because then they don't win. There could be like maybe Path, Snap, Path? Which in that case I couldn't do anything about that anyway. This fucking thing. Okay, is there like a game that I can play that doesn't involve Solitude?
Risk, Monopoly, Jenga.
So anyway, nothing changed, because if I played Lord of Atlantis, they would hit the Lord of Atlantis.
Connect 4. Trouble.
At least it dies. Fetch land online. Yeah, at least we won't see Ephemerate. We're seeing but we're seeing the Solitude in every match, except the mill match. Yeah, we've added Mario RPG to the mix, increasing my exposure to copyright problems with Twitch. But whatever. If I get banned on Twitch, we always got YouTube. You know where to find me. I know YouTube is fine with this. I don't know if Twitch is fine with this. But if YouTube's comprehensive copyright automated system has no problem with this, I'm hoping Twitch is on the same level.
Okay.
Yeah, wake up. You gotta be awake for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stream. We gotta beat that game.
You gotta beat it.
Yeah. Okay, so we got a Teferi.
I haven't seen him in a while.
No. We have not seen him in a while. I will go for it next turn. Ugh, it's gotta have a counterspell, right? Play other stuff, yeah. Play Jace. Oh,
Ugin.
don't play the other Teferi and tuck away my Mutavault. That's not good. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Okay.
Here comes Cavern of Souls, just when we need it.
Oh, that would be good. No, I don't have it in my deck.
Well, fuck. Swing with Mutavault.
Yeah, but at what?
Him.
No, there's a Teferi on the board. That was so rude. I'm gonna get you, you fucker. I'm gonna get you. You're making this stream so much harder. I don't know how to deal with this fly. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna make my decision, but I'm gonna get the. We're bringing out the big guns, people. We're bringing out the fly swatter. It's really tempting to just put my opponent down to 1, but they've got a colonnade afterwards, and they could just block, and then eventually this Teferi gets online and does whatever it wants. So I'm gonna kill Teferi. Can't remember. Did they bounce the Harbinger? They know about this card. Pretty sure they do. We're getting close to playing like a Chalice on 4 though. Okay, I'm getting the fly swatter.
It's actually a bazooka.
It actually looks like a little flower. See? Okay. I'm gonna get you. Well, you mean shit now. Bringing out the big guns. Chalice on 1 is really hurting me right now. I can play Prismatic Ending. I can play I can't play it on 3 though. No, I can play Prismatic Ending on anything I want. Because the X can be a billion. As much mana as I have.
Hear that?
1, 2, 3. Just wondering, do I wait to get Chalice on 4 for Factor Fiction? Probably. Because I could put it on 3, but I think it only hits Archmage's Charm and Teferi Time Raveler.
146.
So I can play a Prismatic... Oh, they're going to play the Shark Typhoon. I can play Prismatic Ending for 3, Converge 2, or just Converge 1, and then hit this Chalice. So we do have outs, I guess. We do have outs. We're going to get hit for 10 now? Yeah, Flash, Harbinger, whatever is in the mana cost is all that matters. Doesn't matter how much mana you pay for a card. Except for X. X is different. Oh, it's another one of these. We don't have Cavern in this deck. I don't think there's a single Cavern. What got bounced? Nothing? Heh. Got him.
I do that all the time.
Need this thing to settle down. Now he's attacking my ear.
Oops, he says.
Yeah, oops. Oops indeed. Don't worry, you're just in front of millions of people.
There we go.
No, that is very interesting because I have now 2 attackers and I can actually cast this thing. Okay, let's see what happens. That's a very interesting draw. Very interesting. We can put them to 1. We might as well put them in a... Ah, man. Nah, maybe I shouldn't have done this. Should have... Because they could Snapcaster block now. Okay, thank God they didn't.
Snapcaster costs 2, don't it?
Yeah, they have 3 mana up.
Yeah, but he's got a Chalice on 2.
Oh, that's true. True story.
He fucks up the spelling seas, you fucked
So he
up.
can't even play Counterspell right now. He can play Archmage's turn now. What a funny game. Oh, don't Solitude me. That'd be brutal. Don't Solitude me, bro. Okay, so now they can't attack with the Shark Typhoon. Unless they can find another Shark Typhoon. No, they still can't. Well, they would need enough mana to hold up Celestial Colonnade. We could play Chalice on 4. I don't know if that helps.
It would just be a first for the stream, if nothing else.
They can activate Colonnade. 5, activate Colonnade. They don't have enough mana to activate Colonnade and play Cryptic Command. Okay, I have to make my move because next turn they can kill me with Colonnade.
Another 3.
Let's hope this is enough. Let's hope they screwed up with that attack. Nerf or nothing. Everyone attack a knight who says knee.
Monty Python reference.
Yeah. Monty Python. Ah, not Solitude. Again. That is such an annoying card. Hoisted by our own petard. Huh? Play Harbinger for 4 mana. I can't. They have a Chalice on 2. Harbinger has a CMC of 2, even though if you're paying 4. Okay, what do we want? I have no idea. Okay, definitely Force Negation. I'd probably just Force Negation, take out Chalice. Maybe take out Spring. Well, Spring Seas is okay because they do have Colonnade. Maybe I play Dismember for the Colonnade. Dismember for it hits Colonnade and Solitude. Take out more seas. Bring in Relic. I'll keep. I don't know. I guess ending sucks too, but I can eat their Chalice. I can eat a token. I can theoretically hit like a Teferi. I don't know. Maybe it's wrong. This hand is okay, but it's not lovely. Well, I can't hit the stupid fly if he keeps landing on me.
Oh, I could hit him.
Okay, we'll start this party off with a Mutavault because we'll attack with it immediately next turn.
The fuck?
Nikachu, do you like stand-up? You mean watching stand-up comedians? Not really. Like, there are some that are really good for the most part. I don't enjoy them. My favorite is Jeremy Hotz. He had the dumbest skit of all time that I thought was hilarious.
I saw him live like 3 years ago. Still have it.
I should have seen him. Like, was it in Winnipeg?
Yeah, he was in Winnipeg.
I should have saw him.
I'm sure he'll come back. Well, actually, he did. I even messaged you.
Oh, I got him on my... Oh, he's dead. He's dead. I'm gonna get you at a lift. Oh, no, you don't. You thought you could get away? No, fuck that.
He was actually crawling.
Yeah, I stunned him. Just like I stunned him last time. That's it. It's over. The legacy... You're not gonna piss me off for the rest of the stream.
He'll get
He was squirming a little bit on the ground and boom, boom!
He'll get regenerated from the
The
graveyard.
guts were spewing everywhere. Okay, hold on, I'm just gonna put this thing away. Maybe I should be nice to my opponents. Didn't expect to...
Bring out the electric fly swatter.
Ooh, what do I do here? I could play... I'm gonna play Sphalen. It's just too good to pass up. Because alternatively, I could play Glasspool and copy the Silvergill Adept. But if we get to untap with this Sphalen, it's gonna be perfect. Was Hushbringer for Solitude a consideration? It's not a consideration because Hushbringer is just too small. a 1/2 for 2 mana that gets eaten up by Verdict and stuff like that. It's if the clock is not good on it, I don't like it. It's just not worth, against control decks, it's just not worth having 1-power creatures in the deck. Yeah, so this is just the awkward thing. So bounce Sveloon. Oh, what the should have decided. I was thinking I was going to definitely play Harbinger, but now I'm thinking I should actually just play Sveloon again. Kill Teferi. Whatever. Pay 2 mana. It looks like I have a counterspell. If you had Torpor Orb, would you have it taken in? Nope. Not close. It's not worth it. I should just have a counterspell for this stupid thing. Or I guess, it doesn't help against the Evoke, but if they want a 2-for-1 themselves, that's fine with me. Yeah, sweet. Okay, attack. Draw some cards. Get to untap with Sveloon is always a good sign. If this resolves, that'd be great. They might try to exile this Silvergill Adept here. Which in that case, I can just animate Mutavault and whatever. It'll be fine. Okay, fair enough. Maybe that was a mistake, because now they verdict away my Sveloon here if they have a counterspell. Okay, hopefully I don't get punished. I just thought about that a lot. I have another Sveloon in my hand, but I don't want to lose it.
Keep pissing away those counterspells. Come on. Here we go.
Yeah, that's very... Well, it's not unlucky. I just misplayed. Because I could pass with the Mutavault up.
Yeah.
I'll just pass this Sveloon. Force them to have an answer. If I could be attacking right now, I could be drawing cards, life would be great.
You have not been playing the challenges.
How have you been doing in the challenges lately? I haven't been playing in any of the challenges. I never have Saturday available. And that's a problem because then it comes down to Sunday. But for me, the challenge starts at 6:00 a.m. on Sunday, which means I have to wake up at like 5:45 a.m., which has not happened for quite a while. I've just been waking up later and later every day. Give me another counterspell. Shit. I had all the counterspells. Alright. Wish I had that Harbinger out last turn. To be honest, I haven't seen a single Snapcaster Mage. Maybe I shouldn't be worried about that. We are badly losing. Oh. I feel like I'm getting the cards I need at the wrong time.
That's magic.
Like if I at least... Well, yeah, if I at least had something for this Teferi counter, even if they counter back, I could replay my Sveloon. It is magic, isn't it? It's such a magical game we play. How do I like Sveloon? I think it's like the best card in the deck. Most likely playing one snap from the list.
Island is the best card in the deck.
This is card advantage. We don't like that around here.
Does he have the phone?
Yeah, does he have the last counter spell? I mean, if there's nothing but lands in his hand, maybe we have a chance, but there's a fucking Castle Vantress out, so... Can scry for goodness, but they don't feel the need to do it. Oops. Is this game 3 at least?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Another Teferi. Thought you were extinct. I was.
Controls is coming back.
Oh god. Well, that's not too bad. Okay, so I guess we're just going to... Should I bounce this? I don't have enough mana to do everything that I want. I can't play like my Brazen Bar at instant speed anyway, so I'm gonna try to fight here. Fight a little bit. You know what's a line I didn't think about? Activate Mutavault. Cast Glassblow Mimic to copy the Mutavault, then bounce the Teferi. That would have been a better line. Thoughts on Rishon Import in Modern? The actual Rishon Import? I think it would be great. Like a mana down. I need to, if another Teferi's on the way, I need to keep adding to my board. You want to Solitude my Mutavault? Gonna cost you a card. Okay. What could I actually... I guess I should have... With Castle Vantress, I might as well have Spreading Seas in the deck over something like Prismatic Ending. Well, I don't know. We'll see what happens. If they like play like Shark Typhoon, maybe I'll feel good about it. Ooh. They have answered all the things. Again, of course, showing up at the absolute ass backwards time. One mana short from killing this Teferi. Just another day for the Merfolk. The only concerning thing is that they haven't felt tempted to use their Castle Vantress like once. Okay, I'm gonna try to kill this Teferi. Oh, should I? Yeah, we're gonna find two things next turn. I at least want to have this Force Negation online. Oh god, is it gonna be Shark Typhoon? Or Prismatic Ending on one of them? Probably the Brazen Borrower. Oh, I can play Prismatic Ending on this Spreading Seas. I'm stupid. I'm not stupid, I'm just special. And I could have killed the Teferi. Chat, why didn't you help me? Who knows, maybe this would have gotten countered, but still, I mean, it's nice to have the option. Well, alright. Still think we're pretty lost from here. Damn! Wish I saw that line before I attacked. I hear another insect.
I don't.
Maybe it's memories from war. Bad memories. Yeah, what are you waiting for? You want to scry 2 on your turn? Oh, is this my turn? Oh, this is my turn. Oh, we're dead. We're dead, fish fam. I ran out of gas. I had to kill that Teferi when I had the chance. Just got back. Why aren't we attacking with Mutavault? Because I stopped. I heard the sound. I thought I heard the sound of a bug flying by. This entire stream today, there was a stupid fly running around my face, landing on my head. I didn't even play a land. This stream is pretty loose. You know, if it's not a modern challenge, it's not as tight as it used to be. I'm not a young Nikachu anymore.
You never were.
Is this allowed to live? Nope. Yeah, it's okay. We can go on to the next round. This is impossible. Not with a Castle Venture set, I'm never going to come back. We're just 5 turns too far. Alright. What was that? Round 3? Move on to round 4. So far, this metagame looks... This metagame is terrible for Chalice. Or at least the last few decks that I've played against is terrible for Chalice. A lot of control and a lot of death and taxes. But it'd be fine for Simic. With all my delicious Cavern of Souls. Would be wonderful. Just got back. Why are we not... we're not attacking with Mutavault. Because I hear the sound of a buzzing creature in my ear. As I have all day. But we did kill the fly. So that's a plus. A buzzing creature and it's not my brother.
Bzz.
Maybe the loser bracket will be more friendly to us. What did we beat? We barely beat Mill. That's not bad. That's a win. The fly is the spirit of Teferi. That's definitely one of the games where, like, we were beaten by counter spells, to be honest. Like, if we have one Cavern of Souls, we beat this. I mean, one reason I wanted to go down the direction of my deck was I was expecting, like, a lot more Death Shadow and Ragavan and Izzet Tempo and a lot less counter spells. But it's modern. You can play against anything. Oh, we still had game. We still had game to win. I played very sloppy. It could have been a much better game. If only I killed Teferi when I could Prismatic Ending their Spreading Seas. Someone out there is screaming at the screen, right in the comments section. You should have. They mentioned it in the comments section. They went back and edited it after I played it. It was just a turn late.
I gotta go lie down.
Alright, go lie down. Want me to wake you up when I play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Yes.
This hand's a bit clunky. That's definitely worth keeping. I did win the die roll. Right now, Vial is not as reliable as it was before because of Prismatic, so probably some Caverns are worth it. Well, it's... I don't... Aether Vial is nice to have against counter spells, so it's fine. But I mean, I find the real value of Aether Vial is me being able to play 2 spells a turn and also play my spells at instant speed. Oh yeah, and also that game, well, it might have been winnable. Like, I might have won it. Oh great, we're up against Heliod. One of the hardest matchups. Well, hardest matchup for me. Not for other decks. Other decks would be like, just lightning bolt this stupid thing. Did you cut Caverns to make room for the mana base? Yes. For white. I could have squeezed like 1 Cavern in there, but it would take away like a Glasspool Mimic. I really do appreciate this guy. Heliod! Can I win next turn? Because if I don't, that could be a problem. Actually, what I should... no, maybe that wouldn't have worked anyway. I was thinking I should attack with Spheloon first to see if I can draw a Prismatic Ending for the Heliod. But I don't have 3 colored mana. Mutavault does not help me. We're going all out here. I'm guessing they don't care. Well, they can't combo off with... Oh no, they can combo off with Walking Ballista if they have 1 more land. Because they do have the Conclave Mentor to give Walking Ballista 2 counters. There's the Ballista. And that's it. We lose. The perfect turn for victory through our nothing interaction. Does this help me at all? No, I don't think it does. This sorta helps. I could play this on 2 and just pop it on 0. This is also not a Chalice matchup. All these matchups are terrible for Chalice. The metagame is adjusting. Prismatic Ending is okay. If I get the Ragavan Triome. Okay, get rid of some Silvergill Adepts for Force Negation. I think that's all I can do. Klothys and Heliod got so much worse with Prismatic Ending in the format. Yeah, Prismatic Ending helps. But not everyone's playing with Prismatic Ending. Been an arena junkie for a bit, but wanted to jump onto Moto for Modern. What's a deck gonna cost me? Go on MTG Goldfish and check out their deck lists. They can cost you between 400 and 800 ticks, which is essentially is $400 to $800. I'll keep this. Yeah, not a super fast hand, but non-playable. Maybe I'll take the damage. Because I do have the Triome, so I could exile Heliod in theory. Use code Nikachu for discount on Mana Traders. That's right. Or you can just rent the stuff with Mana Traders. It'll just cost you the cost of the subscription. We have an Arbor Elf. Arbor Elf, you're about to die to a Dismember. I'm a Death Shadow deck now. I'm rebranded. Kalinki, thank you very much for the sub. 14 months. And they have nothing to do. Okay. Land. So I can put a Lord. Ugh. Not exactly what I was asking for. I'll just pass. Maybe it'll be okay, because whatever they play, I can petty theft it. Sure. I'm not going to let it be that easy this time. I think I'm going to take this thing up to 3 just so I guarantee that I could get another creature in play. And this is okay too. Even if I draw the land, I can play Brazen Borrower, I can play Force Negation, I can play the Prismatic Ending. So like if they go Heliod again, I can just end of turn Brazen Borrower and Prismatic Ending the Heliod away. You can sub to mana traders to figure out what you want to play and then buy into it if you are sure that's your deck. If you want to play lots of decks regularly, renting is kind of forever. Probably makes the most sense. Yes, if you love variety, renting is the way to go. If you're afraid of your cards getting banned, renting is the way to go. Alright, now we got a little bit of a clock here. A little cute clock. So the clock sucks now. It's like one full turn shorter. And pass. This Prismatic Ending is doing something. Coco, we got an answer for that. Oh, Ballista? I do not have an answer for that. Ballista's pretty harsh right now. Okay, just attack. I can play everything at instant speed. Why didn't they block in Pendelhaven? Because, maybe they thought I had a trick. I didn't even think about that. It is a 1/1 creature. It is a 1/1 creature. The Ranger Captain, okay. Yeah, maybe. Or I could just play another Glass Pool, I guess. And they'd be committed. It seems like a pretty crappy thing to get with your Ranger Captain. You don't have another Walking Ballista? I do believe I'm just going to empty this hand. And force the Ballista to at least ping the Brazen Borrower. Well, I don't know if they'll force it. Maybe they'll just take the 3. Oh! Oh! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, hello, beautiful. So they could, I guess, block with the Ballista and then sack it on the Brazen Borrower. What does this do? Anything? You don't have reach. Oh, I see, it won't die. I'm okay with this, I guess. Oh, so this is a 2-for-1. Oh, this is Sag. Oh, that's a good line. I never saw this line before. That is a cute line. So my plan is hope I don't die randomly to a combo. That is my current plan. It's not the greatest plan, but you know what? A plan is a plan. Glasspool Mimic would be great, so I can just attack with my Sveloon and not be afraid of it dying. Oh, beautiful. Okay, let's get in there. Draw more cards. Well, that's a bit late. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to counter this thing. I shall receive. They Path to Exile at the wrong time. This is like almost worth it for them to try to make some double block. Oh, but they don't go for it. They don't go for it. Alright. Hit you for 5 anyway. I mean, they're at 10 life right now because of the Spike Feeder. You won't be killed by a combo, but your opponent might never... Oh, it might not. My opponent might be unkillable. That's possible. Oh boy. Alright, people. Our opponent is spinning the wheel. Do they find Heliod? Even if they don't, they'll find some good stuff. Brr, 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 brr. Ooh, that is good stuff. So what do we need now? Spreading Seas on Pendle Haven to get in 6 damage a turn? We win if we get Spreading Seas. Okay, forget all that. It's meaningless. How did 8C's Merfolk do? It did okay. The Seas were not very important, and also the whole Chalice plan wasn't important either. I just died of what we see on the board. No, we went 2-3 last time. It was a bit rough. All the matchups were just bad. Or I would say the matchups were poor. And we were on the draw 4 out of 5 of the rounds. But maybe I should have... If the metagame is looking more like this... Like this metagame today is a completely different metagame that I remember for the last month. Then it would be more appropriate to go down the Simic route. What is this? 5, 6, 7? Well, let's get some creatures back. Oh, do you have a combo where you're going to put the counters on other stuff? As you do with Conclave Mentor? Why did I go to mono blue for so long? Why splash a color is a good question. That is a better question for you. Why splash? Because Simic, in what I figure is a very heavy attrition-based metagame, full of blue-red decks, like Ragavan decks, playing Simic for speed is worthless, because what they do is they just spend their few removal spells on the most important creatures, let your worst creatures live, and they'll just deal with it later in the long run. So I do not find that Simic does very well in an attrition-based matchup. Sorry, in an attrition-based metagame. When it's heavy on very cheap spot removal. I'd prefer, well, I don't think it's enough against Healed, but I'd much prefer it against that deck. So for dignity, I want to get this 2-3 in the bag. What is going on here? Well, I have to look at the metagame later. Oh no, we have a new fly here. We're quite a bit short on land in this hand, so we're going to mulligan. And I also lost the die roll. I can keep this. I will dump a land. Darkslick Shores into Serum Visions usually means ad nauseam, which means Chalice is good. Offbeat Hero rating with a party of 5. Thank you very much, Offbeat Hero. Death and Taxes Squadron Hawk just 5-0'd now. So many Death and Taxes decks out there right now. I guess someone discovered, hey, this is pretty good. Okay, now what the hell is this? What is going on here? Nihil Spellbomb in the main deck. Serum Visions. I don't know what I'm up against, but I'm going to start the party off with Chalice on one. Thank you very much, Offbeat Hero. Nikachu, anything you're hoping for or expecting out of Innistrad? I expect nothing for myself when it comes out of Innistrad. Oh, is this the blue-black control deck with Murktide instead of... It might be. Oh no, I just drew Ether Vial. Oh, we have to play this instead. This is a pretty slow start. It's probably some sort of Death Shadow deck. Maybe. No, it's not Death Shadow because they've got Dark Slick Shores here. Dark Slick Shores means no Death Shadow. My opponent says, wait, are you the actual Nikachu? Yes. Not many other Nikachus out there. Unless they're confusing me for the Animal Crossings one. White Eyebrow, you think it's Inverter? That's possible. Oh god, they don't have any counter spells, so maybe that's true. Awesome, pleasure to meet you, sir. I watch all your videos, and I watch Coffee and MTG as often as possible. Thank you very much. Can't play this. I have a chalice on one. Okay, just pass, I guess. I have no idea what I'm up against. Maybe I am up against Inverter. Urza. Okay. Okay. I'll take this up to play this Sveiloon. Because I'm gonna Prismatic Ending this construct. Whatever, attack with both. Maybe I should have put Sveiloon in play. Like, for all I know, my opponent could, like, dismember or bounce one of these creatures, but... Alright, pass it off. Of course it's Urza. It's a pretty slow start for our opponent. Boom. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa! What happened here? All of a sudden. What's happened? They just put a Grizzlebrand in the graveyard. This is not what we thought it was, Fish Fam. Oh god, I need a land for Harbinger. This totally turned around immediately. Damn, I wish I had Harbinger. But they could draw, they could draw 14 cards, but it wouldn't do anything. This is a lot of decks at once. What is gonna happen here? Ugh. The classic Urza's Goryo's Asmarana food brand deck. That's right. Okay, let's draw a card first. Okay, I drew a land. That's very useful. I'm thinking I should Spreading Seas the Urza Saga. I get a card, and then I can just vial. I can vial in the Brazen Bar if necessary. Oh no, but if they reanimate Grizzlebrand again, that'd be so awful. You can't have a bad matchup if you play all the decks. Actually, do I really care about this? It's an extra piece of mana. Lets them have an two extra pieces of mana actually between Urza Saga and the creature. What if I just bounce this? Bounce Urza, can you do anything? Only way to get a book through Chalice? Actually, no, yeah, they can't play a book at all. It's because of this thing. Maybe I do nothing. Well, like, no, but the thing is, they're gonna die next turn. Oh no, they're not gonna die next turn. So I have to play Harbinger at the very least. Okay, I'm gonna play a Harbinger. Okay, so I have lethal on the board. What a weird game. Our brew versus our opponent's brew. Yeah, ideally they die next turn. Maybe they won't. I mean, I can still Spreading Seas next turn if it doesn't look like I'm going to win by next turn. They fetch, so they cannot activate Grizzlebrand anymore. Goryo's Vengeance. And they're attacking with the Asmarano. I just hope they don't have a counterspell for this. Yeah, I'll take 3. Alright, we got it. Well, I saw enough. I mean, that's not how I thought the game was going to go. So is Chalice good in this matchup? Yeah, hits Bone. I mean, I look pretty impressive there. Is Prismatic ending good in this matchup? I don't know, it's a sideboard. Like, was my main deck good enough? That's all I'm gonna do. Maybe Relic is better than Chalice on the draw. Are you having a bad league, or are you really seeing problems with the blue-white list? Well, first off, the blue-white list is experimental. But second off, the matchups were terrible. None of these I mean, maybe this is the first matchup where Chalice is good, and every other matchup really sucked. I mean, I beat Mill, which was fine. That was a good Chalice matchup, and in those games, Chalice helped. But like this was not a Chalice league. This whole deck is based around Chalice of the Void, and if you're not gonna see your opponents playing with, if my opponents are not playing decks weak to Chalice, then it's pretty much a dead card. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna gamble with this. I have a few things I could play on turn 1, but I really need a land. Could just lose if I don't draw that land. Swamp Dark Ritual. Love your YouTube videos. Thanks for the content. You're welcome. I'm such a famous YouTuber. We're gonna Prismatic ending that damn thing. Ugh, you're not gonna get away with that for long. Cut that shit out. I could play Chalice on 0, I guess. Yeah, Oval Chase and the Cookbook is a really annoying synergy. It's back! I could play this thing on 0 though. Playing Chalice on 0 hits as Morano, which combos with the Cookbook. Boo. Well, actually, I have Dismember, so they get another Cookbook. So they're getting like double the food tokens every turn. They just need like one Urza, and then they basically have 1 billion mana. Why did they stop playing Oval Chase Daredevil? Or maybe they keep doing it. Is that what this is all about? I do not have enough permanents. Okay, maybe this deck is just too far based on the I could just bring in Relic. I could also bring in Ratchet Bomb to blow up all the 1-drops and Azmorano. Is Ratchet Bomb better than Prismatic Ending? Probably. Let's see what Ratchet Bomb does here. Maybe let's screw the Spreading Seas and bring in Force of Negation. Okay. Kills to pay the bill says, liking the music today. It's no different from the last, like, 4 months. You're the beatdown here, though, right? Not really. Like, the way the deck is designed, I'm not a fast deck. So, I mean, I'm not even gonna win by turn 4 through any capacity. So I still have to control what my opponent does. Isn't Ratchet Bomb too slow? I can play Ratchet Bomb for 0 and blow up a lot of stuff from my opponent's side. So I can blow up all the food, all the construct tokens, Azmorano. All this stuff is on 0 CMC. I'll keep it. Not in love. Not, I'll just put it that way. Where's your Daredevil now? I have nothing really else to do with my turn, so I might as well just play this Ratchet Bomb on 0. If Vapor Snag said can't be countered, would be playing it in this meta? Probably not. Vapor Snag is just card disadvantage. Outside of Brazen Borrower, there's like no good bounce spell. I mean, or Cryptic Command, but you understand why they play Cryptic Command. Has more mode, has a ton of modes on it. So we're going to keep Ratchet Bomb on 0. No reason to tick it up at all. If we can call Remand a bounce spell, sure. Well, I think we got everything under control, as I see it. I mean, I'd consider Teferi Time Relevant to be the next best. Yeah, Teferi is probably maybe the bounce spell of the format. Opponent was doing tons of stuff last time, now they're doing nothing. Funny how that is, chat. Funny how that is. Alright. 4-turn clock. Turn 1. They might have the combo and they just can't do anything about this relic. No Urza? I sort of want to cast this Glass Pool, but if they kill the Silvergill Adept in response, it would really suck. And I can activate Mew... Well, I can activate Mutavault. And copy Mutavault and still have Relic up. I guess that's an option. Alright, so we'll just attack with Silvergill Adept then. Yeah, maybe they turn into Grixis Shadow in the end. If they have 2 removal spells, that'll be really bad. Oh, counterspell? Oh! I will not pay anything. Are you gonna Thoughtseize my last card out of my hand? Or is this gonna be EE on 1? Interesting. Are you gonna make a move, huh? You had to make a move at some point. Okay, 5-turn clock. I wonder if they... Well, they can't combo again. They don't have enough cards. But maybe now our opponent's going to play more freely. Because the Relic is off the table. Maybe I should just keep this Harbinger in my hand, because even if they play Emrakul, I mean, bouncing anything back to their hand is going to be great. I feel like I'm in pretty good control of the game if I have this Harbinger in my hand. It's just too much work for them to reanimate again. I guess the worst thing would be Urza. If they play Urza, then that would really suck. And it creates food. They didn't fight over it at all. I mean, I could Prismatic ending it, but it would cost me 2 turns. It'd be like they drew 2 cards. Because they would gain at least some life. Like, do I have the Ratchet Bomb? I don't know. Alright, Merfolk control is actually controlling. Is this allowed to resolve? Okay. Go for the win. Ratchet Bomb to 8 for Grizzlebrand. Alright, opponent goes GG's and it's it. It's over. Alright, we had a very patient game against the Grizzlebrand deck. The Grizzlebrand Urza deck. Overall, I would say this deck was... The deck was a fail because we didn't play against any of the matchups we wanted to play against where Chalice would be like really high impact. Prismatic Ending was okay. I mean, it showed the versatility versus Helid Company and, you know, everything else. But the whole idea was play Prismatic Ending side by side with Chalice of the Void, and we just didn't get to see that happen. So that was too bad. But, I don't know, interesting looking build if we ever get into another Chalice meta. I don't know, maybe we're moving away from it. Chalice of the Void is still one of the most hotly played cards in Modern, but people are not nearly as weak to Chalice as they used to be. But that's going to be it for today. So we're going to thank everyone for supporting the Nikachu channel. We're also going to thank our sponsors, Fusion Gaming Online and Mana Traders. This has been Nikachu Merfolk Master playing Blue-White Merfolk in Modern.